Hello guys, good morning. I hope you're well. I'm very excited to show you a new game called HydroFoil Generation. I've been uploading a lot of Nautis Home Simulator recently, which is very slow, methodical, big, heavy ships marauding around in tight areas, and that is a lot of fun, but it's not very fast generally. This, on the other hand, is quite different. It's developed by Jack's Vane Studio, published by Hook, and one of the key leads on this game were one of the original founders of the Assetto Corsa racing game. So we can expect really, really good quality, hardcore racing and realism from this. I'm so excited. Big fan of the SailGP racing series. I watch it all the time. I tend not to watch it live anymore because whenever I watch it live, then for some reason, and I don't know why, but Emirates GBR, as they're now known, do very badly. Ben Ainsley, for some reason, when I'm watching him, he underperforms. So I tend to watch after the event now, and we're tending to do a lot better when I don't watch. So anyway, I am super excited to get into this. This is my first look. The game releases today, 16th of February 2023. I've got about 4 hours ahead of you guys. It's releasing in early access. It's not full release, but I'm really excited to jump in. Let's go do some tutorials, I guess. I'm genuinely stoked. This game just came out of nowhere. Well, I say nowhere. HydroFoil Generation did contact me about a week or so ago and said, would you be interested in looking at this? And I said, hell yes. This is right up my alley. But I didn't know they were going to let me have a look at it until this morning. So I'm very excited. This wasn't what I was planning to do today. I was planning to do something far more boring, and this is very exciting for me. Right, HydroFoil Generation tutorial. In this tutorial, you will learn the basics of HydroFoil Generation HUD and sail for the first time on the Jx50 foiling catamaran. Just to start, look how glorious this looks. Wow. Is that a reflection on his helmet and his glasses there? My God, I'm going to love this game. Right. Press enter to continue. For this tutorial, several driving assists have been enabled. They make the boat easier to sail. We will go through these in more details in following tutorials. Press on the sail button below to begin the tutorial. This looks fantastic. This looks fantastic. I've always wanted to do this for real. And yeah, I'm finding it difficult to concentrate right now because I'm giddy like a schoolgirl. What you see in front of you is the HUD, head-up display. It resembles those found in fighter jet planes. After all, HydroFoil Generation is about flying boats. Genuinely is. Right, so what do we got here? We've got our head. We've got our current facing, presumably our target heading. I'm guessing this is some sort of speed assistance. I'm just going to have to click a button. I can't guess at all. The HUD is an essential part of HydroFoil Generation as it allows you to have the information right in front of you. Very important when the action gets intense. The big circle in the middle of the HUD is the wind circle. There are 4 indicators moving over it. Okay. The orange indicator is the direction of the true wind. From now on, we will call it TWA, true wind angle. So the orange is true wind angle. The big number in the middle of the HUD is your speed. They can get up to like 60, 70 miles an hour. It's incredibly fast, these things. Make sure you can locate the wind circle, TWA, and speed in the HUD. When speed is too low, HydroFoil Generation enters low speed assist mode. It makes the boat easier to steer at the start. Low speed assist is signalled by the HUD in the HUD by this indicator. Okay. Now let's go sailing. We will start by turning the boat right or to starboard using your helm. Low speed assist will help you to turn the boat. As the boat turns and sails start to get an angle with the wind, your speed will also increase. Helm equals mouse horizontal. Turn the boat right until TWA is 90 degrees
Port out.
Your port side. Oh, I see with my mouse. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm loving this already. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Wind's coming in. Hey, that's pretty good considering I am terrible at steering with the mouse. I'm hoping I can hook up controllers to this. That would be epic for me. Really excited about being able to do that. So many complex elements though, I don't know if it's going to make sense, but I would love to be able to hook up a controller to this. Anyway, well done, Skipper. Now let's accelerate the boat using trim. This will instruct your artificial intelligence wing trimmer to try to go faster by trimming the sails. Trim with S and W. This indicator is the sail trim. That one. Okay, it shows how much you want your trimmer to push. Most of the time you just want to max it out. Use your trim to max out the sail trim while keeping the boat on the same course at 19 degrees TWA. Left accelerate to over 15 knots and keep going for 10 seconds. There we go. Trim me up, baby. 15 knots on the nose. Great job, Skipper. You have completed the first HydroFoil generation tutorial. Check me out. Points of sail and speed control. Let's jump in. This tutorial will introduce the concepts of points of sail, the influence they have on speed, and how to leverage this influence as a mean to control speed. Some driving assists have been enabled in order to make the boat easier to sail. For the tutorial, auto sails and auto dagger boards are now enabled. The angle between the boat and the true wind determines the point of sail. Let's see some points of sail you will use in HydroFoil generation. TWA less than 30 degrees is called the no-go zone. Boats cannot sail fast or at all at this point of sail. TWA more than 135 degrees is called don't go zone. Boats will be pretty slow in there. Okay, so you always want to sail with the wind coming in at an angle of some sort. TWA between 30 degrees and 65 degrees is called closed hauled, or more often HydroFoil generation simply upwind. Beam reach, TWA close to 90 degrees is called beam reach, or more generally in HydroFoil generation reach. This is where you would generally achieve maximum speed. And TWA between 110 and 150 is called broad reach, or more generally in HydroFoil generation downwind. This is slower than beam reach. Let's see how sailing at different point sails influence our speed. Let's go. We will start with a closed haul upwind point of sail. Turn your boat right using helm until it reaches 45 degrees from the left.
Board up.
Let's turn. Perfect. Now use trim to max out the sail trim indicator. Keep the boat on course at 45 degrees until you reach 11 knots. Oh. Good correction. There we go. There's 11 knots. Well done. Now turn the boat right to a beam reach on 90 degree TWA. Watch your boat speed increase. Keep this course to stay above 15 knots. There we go, 15. Perfect. Now turn the boat right to a broad reach downwind, 135 TWA left. Watch your boat speed decrease. This is okay. Keep this course to stay above 10 knots. Good job. Let's bring the boat back to a closed hold upwind, TWA left. The speed might initially increase as you pass through the beam reach, then decrease as you get closer to 45. Stay on 45 degrees TWA at more than 10 knots. So you can turn really sharply with this. There we go. Good. Now let's learn how to stop the boat. Turn left to face directly into the wind, 0 TWA in the no-go zone. Reduce the sail trim to 0 and watch your speed fall until you stop. Roger that. Awesome. Finally, use the knowledge you have acquired in this tutorial to find the right TWA to keep your boat speed at 12 knots. Remember, getting close to 90 TWA will increase speed, whilst turning away from TWA will reduce your speed. Good luck. Okay, 12 knots. Here we go. I'm going to guesstimate round about there. Oh, too far. Let's see how we get on. Too fast. Knots, bang on. That was amazing. Well done, Skipper. This concludes this tutorial. You now know how to use the TWA. Fantastic. Right, tack, jibes, and crew management. Let's go. Oh, it's gonna get a lot more complicated right now. In this tutorial, we will go through some basic maneuvers, learn how to control the crew position on board. Some driving assists have been enabled. Okay. We will start with a maneuver called tack. A turn in which the bow of our boat crosses the wind is called a tack. In previous tutorials, we always sailed with the wind coming from the left. Now we are going to start with the wind from our left and turn through the wind to end up with the wind coming from our right. Tack. Okay, so that's tacking. In a sailing catamaran, the crew position on board... I'm going to have to remember all of these terms. I know them, but to use them at the right time, that's going to be the trick for me. In a sailing catamaran, the crew position on board plays an important part in the performance of the boat as it increases the righting moment. So we always want to keep as much weight as possible on the windward side of the boat. Windward, that's the direction that the wind is coming from. It is important that the crew is positioned in the right place before we start a tack or a jibe. Specifically, we want to make sure the weight of the boat is as balanced in the middle as possible. In addition to the crew, we also have to take care of the dagger boards. Luckily, the auto dagger boards driving assist is enabled. Press sail button to begin. Remember that on a sailboat, you can't just go into a maneuver. You have to make sure the crew and boat are ready to execute the turn. In order to go through a tack, we have to perform a sequence of actions. Prepare the crew for the tack, drop the windward dagger board, initiate the turns. Told you it's going to get more complicated. Move yourself and the rest of the crew to the other side of the boat, complete the turn, and raise the windward dagger board. Thanks to the auto dagger board and auto helm swap assist, the procedure simplifies to prepare the crew for the tack. We will still need to control this. Wait for the windward dagger board to drop. Auto dagger boards 3. Initiate the turn and complete the turn. I will now take control of the boat and show you a tack.
Order.
I am now ready for a tack. Let's step through the procedure. 1. Initiate the crew movement with swap helm. Watch half the crew move to the other side of the boat. What button is swap helm on? That's the question.
Stand by tack.
After a few seconds, auto dagger boards will drop the windward dagger board. Wait for the board to be fully in the water. You'll hear a lock sound when it locks into position.
Board down.
It's not very loud, that lock sound, I have to say. Dagger board is locked. 1. Initiate the turn left, being smooth but deliberate with the roll.
Tacking.
As our bow crosses the wind, auto helm swap will move us and the rest of the crew to the new side of the boat. Here we go. Oh, instantly. Why don't we animate across like that? Why do we just switch? That's a smidge disappointing. That's the first thing I'm not very impressed with. Still, I'll get over it. As soon as the boat is settled on the new course, auto daggable will raise the windward board for us.
Board up.
There we go. Job's a good one. And now you do it. Let's set up the boat for the tack. Turn the boat to 45 degrees, TWA left, and accelerate to 10 knots. You should know how to do
Board
it.
down.
Okay. Here we go. Have control of the ship. Here we go. 10 knots coming up. Okay, now that we are set up, let's go through the procedure. Use helm swap, which is the spacebar, to initiate the tack procedure and move your crew.
Stand by tack.
Perfect. Now wait for the dagger board to drop, then turn left. Initiate the turn to do 45 degrees, TWA left.
Board down. And tacking. Board up.
There we go. That was our first tack, guys. Successful. Fantastic job, Skipper. You made it through your first tack. Hopefully you've noticed how auto helm swap changed your position on the boat in the middle of the turn. Oh, and how auto dagger boards raised your boards. Yes, I noticed that. Eventually you'll have to learn how to let go of these assists and go full manual mode. It will make you faster. Maybe you've noticed the current crew position is indicated in the HUD here. Negative. I did not, but now I know that. Okay. Jx50's rudders are designed for high-speed turns. Since we are not foiling yet, you might have noticed their response is not really spectacular. It is important to learn to be smooth and to keep the boat speed up using as little rudder as possible, especially once the tack is done. Let's try another tack. This time we will go back to the right, turn right and bring the boat back to 45 degrees, TWA left. Remember the procedure. Okay, let's do it. So,
Stand by tack. Board down. Tacking. Board up.
not too bad. I think we lost a bit too much speed there, but we're effectively on it, I guess. You're doing a great job, Skipper, but we're not done just yet. We have seen what a tack is. Turn when the bow of the boat goes through the wind. A jibe is a similar manoeuvre, but this time the wind will pass through the back of the boat. Jx50 is designed for high-speed foiling. Her wing, sail and rudders will have an hard time. Typo much. Will have a hard time to go through a jibe at low speed when not foiling. So our next jibes will feel quite tame and slow. But once we get foiling, you will learn how jibes are one of the most difficult and terrifying manoeuvres you can perform on a big foiler like the Jx50. Yeah, they can literally flip over or take off. They're just crazy. If you've never seen SailGP, I highly recommend you check it out, guys, because I mean, there's some pretty lethal stuff going on there a lot of the time. Anyway, many races have been and will be won and lost on a bad jibe. Absolutely, I've seen many of them for the Team GB, or what are they called now, Emirates GBR team. Let's get ready to try a jibe. Head downwind, turn right to reach 135 degrees, TWA left speed above 10 knots. Turn right. If I turn right, I'm going to do a tack. So surely you want me to turn left, so I do a jibe, right? Oh no, sorry, my bad. You failed to drop the dagger board before turning. What? I got to do the tack again. Okay, that was my mistake. I did have to turn right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Making me do the whole thing again is really quite annoying.
Stand by tack.
I suppose that's a punishment I deserve.
Board down.
If you're going to learn the most painful way possible.
Tacking.
I'm noticing that the recording is not as smooth as I would like it. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to have to swap that hard drive out. It's a real pain in the ass.
Board down.
Right, let's do this. Can't believe I've got to do all this again. Right, let's do it super efficiently this time. Let's try and not drop below 10 knots at any point.
Stand by tack.
I'm doing it, I'm doing it.
Board down. Tacking.
Ah, didn't work. You definitely lost some speed there.
Board up.
Okay.
Stand by tack. Board down.
Oh, turned the wrong way. Oh, sorry guys.
Tacking.
Totally screwed it up.
Board up.
Come on, turn, 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 turn. See, in high pressure situations, I cannot steer with the mouse. My brain is like, oh, can't do it. Right. Here we go. Turn right to reach 135. Understood. I apologise for getting it wrong last time. No! What am I doing? I turned too far. Oh my god. Right. Do you know what? I'm going to pause the video there, guys, and I'm gonna sort the recording out so it's not stuttering so much, and we'll come back and we'll do this properly. I am so sorry. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.